Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for the stream. With me is my co-host Mega Kitty, who is so excited to be here that she just tuckered out and is currently sleeping. So we're going to check on her in a little bit, see if she wakes up and does her thing. Happy to have everyone here. I am a veteran AAA game developer and indie developer working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes that I hope to release early next year. Still got a couple things I need to do before the Steam playtest, and when midpoint, I hope to get as many people as possible playtesting and spreading the word that the game will be coming out. So this evening I'm focusing on the main menu, something I've been putting off for a few months, but really need to finish and tie up. After that, going to work on the MVP screen if time permits. So this is the new main menu. Most of the art pretty much all the art came from my artist. That is Meta 3D Studios. I commissioned them to do the game's art for the heroes, the levels, and a few other places. So I'm trying to get this all polished up. And after that, I'll be moving on again to the post-match screen and see how far we can get tonight. And not only that, but I also have a new video coming out very soon, as early as tomorrow, hopefully. It's the State of the Game 2025. It shows everyone how far we've come this year and what we have left to do this year. Let's see if I have that on standby. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So this is kind of the video that I just finished and in reviewing now. It kind of goes over the different history of the game, how it used to look, then in both Unreal and Unity, and then eventually how we got to where we are today, along with some wonderful gameplay news and mechanics that changed, some big artwork reskins that we did, and much more. So look for that video on YouTube. I should have it out probably tomorrow. So then back to this. One thing I wanted to do is fix these flags up first. These are using third-party assets, and I want to bring them in into my project with the proper textures. And I actually want to use this texture. I want to make this banner red, so I want to do that first. This is a great marketplace asset. You can find it on Fab for Unreal Engine. It is 2D banners, flying banners. It's awesome. I plan to use it in more parts of the game. So we have this flag, and I want to convert that to red. But first I want to bring it into my game, so we'll say that's my front end flag green. Bring that into our front end folder. Like so. Alright, so let's update that here. Okay, and we're going to do red now. So how do we make that red? Well, we're going to do that in the texture, I'm afraid. Here's the parent material. Okay, let's duplicate this for red first. Wait a minute, how is that? Oh, maybe I don't need a separate custom texture for this. How do I change the color? Here we go. Color mask, let's make that red. Okay, that's a lot easier than I thought this was going to be. Let's make it just a little more like that. That'll do. And then we'll just replace this. Red. Oh, that's not what I wanted. How do we do the green one? Oh, right, I gotta rotate it. Size X and size Y. And rotate that. And there we go. Save that. Then let's look at the Alright, so looking at the mock-up here for my artist, I need to have some glowing behind the heroes. But before I do that, I want to get these hooks and chains working. So, we have to go to another menu for that. We're going to make some animations here. Just as soon as I do a quick commit, because I want to lose this work. Alright, so let's say immediate commit. Front end changes. Then let's go ahead and start making these animate. So how do we do that? So what if we, so let's say, probably one animation ought to do it. Drop buttons, and we will start with the quit button. And it's going to start, let's see, at the top. How long should it take to drop this? I want it to be faster than that. Let's make you 7.75 seconds. I guess 0.8. Why not? No, 0.7 I think would be better. Let's try that. Let's try a half second. Okay, so far so good, but I want to have the bit of a recoil here for the menu, so that instead of just stopping here, it goes down a little farther and then goes back up. So we're gonna want to tighten the zoom in a bit. Let's say, let's bring it down here. Each of these here. And then here, let's bring these all down a little farther, starting with custom play. Let's give it a try something simple, like 15 more than usual for the custom play. No, let's do 10. And then the next one, let's see, next one, practice field, we'll do 20. Quit, we'll do 30. Oh, sorry, quit would be 40. Settings will be 30. And then they'll bounce back up. Didn't change enough. Let's move everything. Let's collapse all these and move the transforms back. Yeah, let's move these. Do I have enough space? No. Yeah, let's move these for here. And then move these for right here. Alright, let's see how that looks. I like that. I like that. Gonna need to play some chain rattling sounds for this to work right, but I think that will be good. So now, we're going to play that animation at the start of the menu. Oh, we don't want the button, we want the root. So we'll begin. The animation forward. Started too fast. Okay, I think I'll try that, but I need to also do this for one of the sub-menus. Go to custom play. We gotta do it to these four as well. This intro animation needs to go. And we're going to kind of copy the animation here a little bit, called drop buttons. And same idea as before. Start with the back button. Transform. And what were timings on this one? So this was... 0 at 0.3 seconds. here. What did I have? I think it was 10. Okay. Alright, and then 50, we bring them all back to 0. Alright, and then we play the animation. Must have forgotten to do these other. Oh, okay. Gotta do the others. So we'll do 2 animations. One for the base buttons. Drop base buttons, and then we'll need another one for drop host buttons. Okay. right, it's coming together. Now looking at the mock-up again, I need to add one more thing. That's right, you are getting your daily dose of UMG, and look at the cool things you can do with UMG. Now I just got this, now I got some animation in the menu here. Welcome Ralper, welcome Travis. Good to see you all here. I'm just working on the new main menu for my game. So go practice, so we go to, let's see, custom play. Yep, got these animations coming together now. I just need to add another element to that though. So there are supposed to be like little teeth at the very bottom of that. So if I look, not this, but this one, yeah, I got to add these little teeth here at the bottom, and with the chains there too. And where are they? I think they're in here. Oh, which horn? Okay, left and right. Oh, it has a chain on them already. So let's add those to this canvas. New image. Where is the size content? Oh, that's bigger than I remember. All right, so this is on the left, so we want to get it about aligned here, let's say. And then the one on the right. Now let's lock those in place. Here we go. Now let me double check that mock-up. Okay, that's right. And it's okay they're not even. That's the beauty of it. So we'll have like that here. Now, what do we do about the animation that we now have? So here we got this animation where they roll up and down, but then the teeth are still at the bottom, the horns. So we got to fix that. So what we're going to do is add them to the animation, starting with the left one. Oops, not this one. Okay. So it's going to be its resting position. And that's where it will be about 30. Oh, this is why you save often. All right, let's bring that horn up. You know what? Let's bring it like here. Or should we do it here? Let's do it here first. I can always change that later. Nope, no, that doesn't work because you see it's not attached to the quit button mid-animation, so we're going to make it higher. Oh wait, it's not connected here at all. Wait a minute. Something's up. Yeah, this should be... Oh, because I must have been looking at it in the middle of the animation. Yeah, these both need to be raised. So let's bring that up. And this. Now let's look at the animation. And that's still not connected to the quit, so we're going to have to raise it a bit. Let me double check that it... Okay, that's good. So let's make it higher. So let's go... maybe up here? can't take it any higher because that chain's already there. So what I may have to do is fake it by... Oh, but no, it needs to be a consistent drop. Maybe I will have to raise it higher. But I don't have to like it. What if I did that? Alright, bring it down a bit. Yeah, barely attached. Just barely. So we got 1010. Let's do the same for this one in a minute. Bring you down a bit. Oh, what was the setting? Quit button at 40. Can we do more? Yes, we can, just barely. And back to 0. Now let's bring the other one in. And by the way, I looked into doing actual physics in 2D widgets, and there's no native implementation, and I don't think it was worth it to implement my own, roll my own in. So we're going to do 50 on the other one too. And back to 0. Okay, let's see how that's shaping up so far. Yep. I want to have him dangling a little bit. Maybe rotate around the... I'll shelve that for a polished pass later. Now we gotta do this for the other end, for the custom play. We gotta do it twice, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to add those horns here as well. Oh, these should be at the top here. There we go. Alright, that looks about good. Use the same numbers as last time. Oh, negative 10, 10. Nope. Let's try that. Oh, good. That looks like it's hooked up just fine. So let's go with that 753, 74 rounded up, and let's do it to the other one too. do the bounce. And what was the bounce on the back button? So we want to do 40 here. Oh, that's too much. 30. Oh, and this needs to be 30. Okay, so far so good. Now I gotta basically duplicate this for... I wonder if I can even do that. Oh, no way. Cool. That'll save me a little time. But I still gotta do these transforms as well. It's back. Oh wait, I can't copy them because I need to duplicate them. So these have to go. And then back to the base. So let's copy these two into here. Well, I'm going to save it too. There we go. Save early, save often. Now, can I copy the transform? That's my question. Can I copy this? Save me some work. No, it doesn't look like what I want. Wait a minute, I gotta position them. So let's get rid of the animations here. Yeah, let's move those horns down. What were the positions? 64, 752. All right, now let's copy them. Let's see how it looks all together. So pretend that you can hear a chain rattling sound effect each time I go to navigate these menus. Alright, so not a terribly big fan of the horns being way up here at the start, but I think I can live with that. Let's get a better look. Oh, I think I saw a button. Yeah, slightly detach over here. right there. I have to tune these down just a bit. So 30, 20, 10. Oh yeah, right up there. Did 8? Oh, 0. Oh wow. So let me think on that for a second, see if I want to improve that further. No, I think I'm going to settle on that. And I want to work on the last thing, which is a glow behind the heroes. Yeah, there's a bit of a... Yeah, so it kind of glows a little bit back here. But I'm not really sure. I have to check with my artist because I'm not clear on what kind of glow he's looking at. I do know I need to do the hover effect right here at the bottom of the wizard, but I don't really know what I want to do for the glowing background. I have to ask my artist on that. But, so again, what we got here... Yep. I'm going to have to tweak some of these other controls for the new menu. But let me say what I got first. I'd actually rather work on the MVP stuff and then come back to that. So what happens is at the end of a match, players are rewarded accolades such as MVP, and that's done through certain calculations. And currently, when you get MVP, there's no like subtitles or anything. So I want to fix that. So we can go to accolades, MVP. I gotta remember the debug command for generating random stats. Let's see, where did I put that? Oh yeah, I think it was in here. This was it. Random heroes, got it. so here's a sample post-match. So a couple issues I want to fix here. One, this banner doesn't wave. We're going to have to fix that. Number two, MVP has no subtitles. So we're going to want to fix that. Alright, so back to this code. I wonder if I can get two lines beneath it. Let me see. I wonder, what can I do? Oh, I can already do 2 lines. Well, let's try that. So, getting the subtext. I want to take the top 2 of these that this player has. So we'll say, alright, so let's do, so we have the text is blank. Take the top 2 stats and use that for the subtext. Actually, I wonder if it will let me, yeah, put that in the constructor and we'll build a string. Oh, I think these stats are already prioritized. I don't remember. Let me see if the stats are prioritized already. Ivan, do you know how to make anti-cheat system for P2P hosting? No, I do not. At best, I only know how to make it a little harder for cheaters to do what they do. And that is, by that I mean making sure that certain things are only done on the server and sent out to clients. Some basic validation, you know, servers catching clients moving halfway across the field in a second, that kind of thing. But no, it's a cat and mouse game, and I think I'm gonna lose. So I'm just gonna do my best to make the game a little resistant to it. But what I don't want to do is add any anti-cheats that mess with the kernel and mess with performance and any of that stuff. But I also don't want not being able to make a good anti-cheat system deter me from releasing the game either. It's something I'll have to deal with. PB doesn't use self-type. Yeah, actually, yes. In this game, the client, it is a listen server. So the client is the host for a given game, because I can't afford a dedicated server farm. Now, that means that eventually you're going to have someone who's going to mess with their specific client, and for malicious purposes, probably. If the game's even that popular, which would be nice, but the hacking is not nice, and it's just something I'm going to have to deal with. The community can probably take note of Steam names who are doing it and make sure they're avoided during matchmaking. So I could have clients maintain lists of troublemakers that they'd never matchmake with. So that's one thing I can do, and that goes for trolling too. So goals, assist, possession time. It's not really ordered by priority. Or is it? Damage dealt, conversions. Actually, I should... Oh, yeah, by weight. Let's look at... So goals are top weight. Yeah, this is ugly. I have to make this a new function of its own. Oh, this is so ugly. Now, don't tell the guys at work that I'm doing this. Making this function with a bunch of outputs. I'm going to call it twice. Yep, saying that's my problem as well. Yep. Again, it's a cat and mouse game. Assists and conversions. Takedowns. And it's a PvP game. Yep. But there must be GDC talks and papers on how to mitigate that. So on top of the little things that we already do, there may be other things that we can do we don't even know about yet. Goals, assist, conversions, takedowns, possession time. Okay. Oh, and Visual Studio's freezing again. Here we go. One thing to keep in mind is that if I was making, say, a first-person shooter, then there's already a lot of first FPS-specific cheats and ways to mitigate those. This is a bit different. Yeah, you can probably do speed hacks, of course, and maybe extra damage and such, but I guess it's not going to be the same kind of battle. It's still going to be a very difficult one, but I think it's going to be different. So, because one thing about FPSs is you got people rendering where the enemies are, the wall hacks and all that. Those don't really apply here. So. All right. All right, so we got this, and then we just exit. Now, are you? What kind of PvP game are you making? FPS, okay. Yeah, so you can deal with that and the wall hacks and all that. If there's any third-party anti-cheats that are not invasive, that's something to look into. I don't know of any. And honestly, I thought there was a brief time where I thought I knew one, but it got in the kernel, so. Okay. Some text. And let's make this a new member function. I gotta do this for SVP as well. Right. I don't want to copy that code. I'll just have to do it in the base class. So how far along are you in your FPS? Okay, so we have this formula here for calculating the MVP, and what we want to do is take the most heavily weighted stats, the first two of them that contributed to the MVP, and then report those. So let's start with goals. Actually, you know what? We can do. Oh, yeah, how are we going to do this? Let me check something here. String append. 4 days in. Wow, you're just getting started. Append f string. Oh, I can just wait, I can just do this. I think assists were the second highest rated. Let's see, 0.5, yeah. next? That would be teammate buffs. And this is going to get pretty robust. Maybe I can do this in a loop somehow. Yeah. Maybe I can't do that smartly, more smart. It's going to be messy. Okay. Let's try... Yeah, I want to sort these. These are all going to be ugly solutions. So only the MVP class can weigh these. I just want to see something else too. Might need another table for this. That might be the answer to everything. Let's punch on this for a minute. Let's do this. I'm gonna undo the other changes though. Yeah, so let's roll that back. And we'll get to that in a minute. Just some of these stat structs, we're going to make a new table that has these weights. While we're waiting for that to build, here's kind of an overview on where we are with things. We are soon going to be an open Steam playtest. Got to get more eyes on, more feedback, and also reaching out to content creators who may want to play a game with some of their viewers and followers and record it and show it to everyone, which I think would be great. I'm working on a state of the game video, which is actually just about done. I just need to upload it, and then it'll be out tomorrow. I just want to watch it again, make sure there's no glitches in it, and we'll be good to go. Next major goal is actually going to be in February. I'm not going to make Steam Next Fest this year, but I will make PvP Fest in 2026. Just focusing on the gameplay and the matches. So, and what I'm doing here is kind of getting ready for that as well. And the last thing, once it's more polished and once I have more players and more gameplay videos, I want to apply for a grant from Epic. They are doing grants for Unreal developers, and I want the game to be more polished before I submit there. In addition to that, got lots of bugs that need to be fixed. So, just a sampling of some of the issues that need to be dealt with. Here's the list. And there's quite a lot need to be done. But I am working as fast as I can without sacrificing quality. Alright, so let's do this new table. Let's say data table. Match valuable player stats. So it's going to be like this, because we're going to weight them. And we're going to sort them too. So goals are weight of 1. And weight is just a number. It'll make sense once we do, once I have all these plugged in. Assists, and that weight is, I believe, 0.5. Yes. Oh, and I want to make sure that the weights... Okay, weight. Okay, that's fine. Next is possession time. Let's give that a weight of 0.05. Factored in opponent debuffs into here. I think I want to give it equal weight. Damage dealt has a very, very small weight, but in my defense, you accumulate that pretty quickly when you keep hitting everyone. And conversions. Last one, takedowns. There we go. Now I want to sort these by weight. So, let's make it easier to work with. All right. Now, how do we get that weight? How do we get those values? And I'm going to have to put it in the INI file, probably. Yeah, I have to be here. Right now, how do we get it into this MVP object? want to do that. Yeah, let's leave these alone. Got an idea. But I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I had it right the first time. Not a problem. Hey, Braxton Wise, welcome. So many of them. Okay. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, but I'm gonna have to do it. expecting a bit of some build errors here, but I think new stuff's in place. Hear two musics at the same time? How about now? That's strange. Yeah, so I'm cranking up a little bit of music through my headphones, but there's no way they're making it to the mic. But I guess they are. How about that? Yeah, because I can't hear the level streaming. I can't hear the stream's music like you can. Otherwise, it'll probably feedback. Yeah, they definitely are. But I overall still like these headphones because they're not that heavy. Yeah, definitely important. So for those of you who came in late, I am working on improvements to the post-match MVP screen. I'm just adding support for having subtext to explain why a player got MVP. But I have to do a little refactoring before I can make that happen first. Sigh. All right, let's, the change isn't done yet, but we're close. All right, we're gonna force a end of match and generate random stats for the computer players. All right, let's start with our data table loading. Looks like that's done. This is where we start our calculations. Let's go in there. And we got our table. Good. That's all right. Now we can get our MVP calculated much more cleanly. Yeah, so these are hard-coded weights for different stats. We want to use a data table to make it simpler. So now we're going to tear this stuff out and do the data table stuff. So here, MVP calculation. So here's how it kind of looks right now. Yeah, we lost, so this is just the SVP. We're gonna have some subtext down here momentarily, and you'll see these are the weights for the different stats. So here we have like the master stat list and how they're calculated, and all this stuff. And then here we have where the weights are for MVP, SVP. That said, title. Probably gonna need a suffix here. I'm going to add another column to this table. So let's keep this. Let's do let's call it suffix, that's fine. And we're going to quit out of here. And we're going to populate that. First, And then we're going to junk all this for the new stuff, including the log. Now, how do I iterate through the rows of a data table? I've done it before, I just forgot the, oh, here we go. Oh, I guess we gotta get the row names. Fine. A little validation up here. I still gotta sort through this though. Got aggregate stats. Still gotta iterate through that because that's an array, and nothing I can do about that because you can't replicate a map, but you can replicate an array for multiplayer. All right, so what do we do here? I hate to do a loop in a loop, but I might be stuck with that unless I generate a map on the first iteration. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Alright, so now we do result. that should work. I think. Gotta definitely test the heck out of this. So let's first make sure this works before I go ahead and do the subtext here and the SVP as well. What was the player name? That's it. So we're waiting for that to build. I want to give a couple of shout outs here. Just for funsies here. We're gonna say first shout out to Swashbuckling Fox. He's also working on a cool game.
What do you work on, gaming? What did you work on? Field of Heroes, online multiplayer soccer brawler develop. Okay, he's just gonna.
See if I did that right. Yeah.
He's just working on Field of Heroes. I say it like that. Just working on it. He loves Field of Heroes. Oh, and Mega Kitty's stirring. Oh, let's see what she's up to. Alright, I'm going to switch back to the kitty cam real quick. She was stirring a second ago. I saw it. Yeah, well, she's not stirring anymore. So, back to the show. And there was one more shout out I want to give as soon as I run this test. And if anyone else out there is also a game developer or has anything to show us, feel free. I don't want to be the only one who's doing work on the stream, and happy to show off other indie games and other, hey, if you're a AAA developer, I'd like to know what you're working on. Here we go. So they have a bunch of stats here. Oh, stat count 0. Okay, I guess that's all right. So after all that is processed, we have all their stats in a nice clean map. So let's go through these names. So what's this first one? Goals. And here I have 2. Make sure that's consistent with the map. Yes. So we have the stat count, which is 2, and the weight is 1, so that should take us to 2. Yep. Good. I think that's working. Let's look at the final weight after all that's calculated. Good. I think we got a much cleaner way to do this. Yeah, 2 goals, 2 assists. Yeah, this is looking good. So you can wipe out all this stuff. I think. Yeah, let's just wipe it all out. All right. Now, the whole point of all this. Now we're gonna go here. Make a stat map again. Yeah, I know it's making it twice, but it'll be worth it. Alright, and then we'll go through the table. Again, it's ordered. Oh, you know what? I don't want to add empty lines. That's better. So this time what we're going to do is take a string. And the text will be that, and then stat count. Then stat row suffix. Oh, you know what? Then we'll lose. We're gonna lose text format. We need to format this as f text. So we're gonna do f text the whole time. Let me remember how to format that. There's a certain way to do it. It's escaping me, but I'll remember as soon as I see it. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. And that's going to be... And conveniently, it's exactly what I need. So we're going to say stat count. Be the first argument. That would be the first argument. Would be the new lines. I wonder if this will even work. do I get a suffix? Here we go. Yeah, I should just be able to do this. And can I? A lot of assumptions in this code. I wonder if it'll work. Almost sure it won't, but I'll find out why in a second. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. And let's just also do the proper this. Does ftext have an append function? Oh, I gotta format it again. Jeez. What if I did kind of a stretch here? I wonder if this will work. We'll do yeah, it's still pretty shady. I'm going to have to look at this. So while that's compiling, I want to go ahead and give out, yes, kitty's under the blankie. That's right. In fact, I'm glad you showed up because I've got another shout out I want to give out. So now you're on the spot. So I want to give a shout out to Finis Fine. Another awesome developer who I came across and is also making some pretty cool stuff, if it ever comes up. Do you have any clips? Maybe that's why it's not playing a clip, probably. Oh, you did? Okay. Yep, well, go see his stream anyway. He's another indie developer. He's making some cool stuff. Lots of fun to watch. And a good community, good people. And welcome Sir Dr. Dark as well. All right, let's see how bad or good this works. And put the music back on for a moment. Okay, so again, for those of you joining in late, I am working on the MVP section of my game. I made some progress on the title screen, and now I'm moving on to this. The goal is to no VODs either. Okay, so the goal here is to make it show subtext as to why a player got MVP. So of all the stats that you have to choose from, there's actually I think 8 right now. Actually more than that. Then it will take the top 2 and by weight, and then print those out on different lines. So I'm about to see if that works or not. So here we go. So we found our first stat. It is the assists. How many assists did the player make? They made 2 assists. So I want this current line to read 2 assists. So let's see if I did that right. And it's hard to tell from the debugger because this stuff. Well, I guess I just... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. All right, I have no idea how it's going to look. Here we go. 2 and 4. Well, we're getting somewhere. 2 somethings and 4 somethings. That's why he got MVP. But yeah, it's not showing... Oh, I didn't fill the suffix. That's why. All right, so let me fill it out. Goals. Oh, wait a minute. No, we don't need that. Goal. Assist. You gotta be careful about teammate buff. How you do this, because when you have to do localization, then you want to kind of be ready for that. The cool thing about Unreal is that it will seek out your entire project for texts and give you a list of text items that you need to convert. It's really cool. Let's see, session time. Okay, that'll work. All right, so let's do that again. That's better. Look at that, 2 goals, 594 damage dealt. Oh, SVP, no. Actually, I haven't done that for SVP yet. I got to copy that code over to the SVP. Two goal, 2 assists. That's what I expected. So I got to tack the S on if there's multiple. Oh, but I got to do that for localization too. Okay. Now I can't just tack on an S because it may not be. They may not have using the English language. What do I do about that? I may have to just check the locale and before I do that tackle. Or I could be lazy and just put the S on in all cases. Say 1 goals, 1. I'd rather not though, but I may just do that. No, I'm gonna punt on that. I'm gonna fix that when I do the localization. All right, so we're gonna add 1 more suffix. Greater than 1 or equals 1. I'll say not equal to 1. Yeah, this is going to be ugly for now. But that should work for English language. So let's give that a few tests. Oh, I got to do this for SVP as well. So let's hook that up. Subtext will be the same. For the moment, I'm just going to keep them separate. I'm probably going to make a parent class that both of these inherit from. Yeah. I have to do that now. Let me take a look at the differences real quick. For now, we're going to make this one inherited, so let's save this. Oh, wow, we just got a raid from Just Cavino. I was going to give you a shout out, but I was in the middle of something, so let me give you that shout out right away. And then I'm going to drop into a match, as is my tradition. That's my style, so. And thank you for the follow, CSR doesn't game.
And Discord, or one from OnlyForge. No. No. There's no OnlyForge notifications or anything like that yet. Whoa.
All right, now to play my favorite game. How many raiders can I keep playing my game? And here we go. So for those who don't know, I'm developing an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes. I am a AAA developer by day and an indie developer by night. Thanks for stopping by, CSLR. Have fun, and thank you, programmer Jeff, for the follow. I'm just going to do a quick custom game here. Let's do a yeah, big font. Got to fix that. Standard field. And I'm going to be, so yeah, again, this is online multiplayer soccer brawler. It will be in Steam playtests soon. I just got to do a couple more things. And what is different from other soccer brawlers is the might and magic behind it, the real-time action, the camera perspective, and a bunch of other things too. You know, I don't know what that word means. So every hero in this game has several abilities. Like here's my put out down a turret. Show them a lesson. So now they're getting hit by a turret fire. Oh, missed. And I also can throw down a spike trap. Oh. They got me with their spike trap first. I can't believe it. And this is multiplayer. We can do 5v5. It works. We've done playtests before. Just Cavino and I played before. It was sort of a back and forth there. And again, I will have this in Steam playtests soon for open signups. So all of you will get told to play it as well and play with your viewers as well. So, because this needs a lot of testing. And it's gotten a lot of testing in the past few months, and I've made it a lot better. And, throw one more turret down at this guy. Yeah. The AI is trained to pass it to the player. Oh, nice. Yep. And you can switch heroes mid-game. I like being Petunia. You could have melee and ranged heroes. But I like melee because they're stronger and they're a little faster. And it's fun to watch. It's just fun. Oh, when you're not the one who gets capped. Oh, I almost... What a bad time to respawn. Oh, I missed. See, just thrashing that guy. I can also thrash... Yeah, made that disappear. I can also mute them so they can't use their powers on us. Like here. There. Now they can't use their powers. And I can buff my teammates too. Here's a buff here. There, now we're all fast. So yeah, there's 9 character classes in all. You can switch up between them every 30 seconds. Play which one you like and roll with it. I would say I want to try and release this game early next year. What you're seeing here is about maybe 90% done. Just got a lot of polish and finishing touches to make hope, but that depends on player feedback as well. And let me give you a better perspective with the whole... There we go. Better perspective.
Touch.
Yes. I've been working on this game for almost 4 years in my free time. That was nasty. All right, let's switch to someone else. Let's do, yeah, this guy. Oh, got me. Well, I know how to deal with them. Oh, oh, look out for that log. Yeah, I can summon the wyverns. I just wait till I summon the fire-breathing one. Oh. I love doing that. And he got knocked. Oh, he got knocked down too. There's a fight down there. I love melee fights. Right. Oh, bad pass. Stop him. Yes. Push the ball away from him using that. And we win 2-1. So, yep, so this is what I'm working on right now. Bots don't get accolades, so you don't see any text over the bots. And you have your post-match leaderboard. This terrible icon means I'm the server. This is player hosted because I can't afford a dedicated server farm. So I'm going to do one more game. And we're going to do it in the desert, where there's this giant sandworm who will attack you. I'm going to be... Who am I going to be? Oh, yeah, Wizard. Wizard has a great kit for this game. And look at those graphics. The graphics were done by Meta 3D Studios. I commissioned them almost 4 years ago to do all the level art and the hero art. So they did the skins, and I took care of the rigs and the animations. Oh, yes. Sandworm's up. I actually want to fight the sandworm this round. We're actually gonna wait for the sandworm to appear. Eat my tornado.
Touch.
Yeah, there he is. There's the sandworm right there. There he is. Oh, and another goal. Come on, we gotta do the sandworm. Another thing the wizard can do is throw up a wall. Oh yeah. Oh, he went right around it. That's great. Well, get up there. Alright. Oh, great. So sandworm appears and then they teleported me back. And another goal. Haha. There's a sandworm. All right, now he's gonna make a sand trap that's gonna pull the enemies in. I'll have to do more power on that. So it's still a work in progress. Anyway, let's get another goal here. Oh, trying to use a dragon on me, will ya?
Touch.
Hit melee fight. Ooh.
Touch.
No, we don't. Awesome. Love that. Alright, I gotta switch it up. Need another hero. Let's do... let's see. Yeah, we're orc. He does like aerobatics for his melee attack. I love it. Oh. Yeah, I just got thrashed. Steady. Oh. Almost had him. Actually, I'm going to turn into a were-orc now. It makes me stronger, faster. See, I'm just going crazy. Oh, and he got it. Every time I turn into were-orc, that happens. Now I'm going to get revenge on that guy. Yes! It's going in! I wonder if I fix the bug where the decals aren't appearing on this floor here. I gotta fix that. So, yep, that is another victory for us. And we have currently 9. Well, actually, no, we have yeah, 9 levels. We're gonna have one more. Hopefully in another 6 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks, we'll have another map. So yeah, we have a nice variety here. Most of these screenshots are outdated, by the way. I need to make all new icons for these. Yeah, so we got 9 heroes, each one with 4 abilities. We got 9. We'll have 10 levels, and again, and players can make their own as well. So yeah, that's one of the highlights that I'm really looking forward to. Is that yeah, players will be able to make their own. And again, before everyone heads off, just remember I will be doing an open Steam playtest soon. So keep track on my socials for news. Let's see if I did this right. Yeah, so that, and then of course don't forget to wishlist if it seems like a game you're interested in. So please check those out and stay listening, and you'll get your chance to play as well. Alright, and it looks like Mega Kitty is still sleeping under the little little blanket that is all messy and crummy, needs cleaning, but she's happy. Alright, so here I'm working on the MVP stuff, just making it so that it's easier to, so that player who gets MVP will have their 2 top stats listed beneath their MVP text. So we got this. Activate subtext. Check. And then, yep. Yeah, welcome, Captain. Good to see you. And then we'll go make this. Match action blade. Player.h. And then MVP. And get rid of this. Yeah, quite an eventful career. Yeah, it wasn't always, well, there was always game development as an indie capacity. Yeah, before I was full-time AAA co-dev, I was medical software development. And thanks for the follow. Yeah, I spent 20 years developing medical patient tracking software. So yeah, that was, I'll tell you, I know you feel stressed when you're about to put your game on Steam. Stress is when you're working on something that a doctor's office desperately needs and it's not ready by the deadline. That's stress. Or you get a bug report that something that the client thinks there's an issue, and it may or may not be true, but you know the issue could be serious. So yeah, there's a lot of stress in that. And after 20 years of that, I felt it was time to make my hobby my full-time job. So I was ready to give up my indie days and just do full-time AAA, but then like a few months into my AAA job, I got the bug, the indie bug. It bit me again, and I just had to go back to making my own games while working AAA by the day. So yeah, all this Field of Heroes development was all in my spare time, nights, weekends, and the cool thing is work lets me do it. Well, I should say it does not conflict with work, because work does a different kind of game. So there's no real conflict of interest. If anything, what I learn as an indie can apply to my job. So, you know, it's sort of a win-win in a way. As long as I don't burn out, I'll be fine. And I know when I'm getting close to burning out, so that's when I take vacation time, take some PTO, get away from the computer, touch grass, the ground kind, not the other kind. Touch grass, and all that. So let's see. Actually, you don't even need this now. Match accolade base. Oh, Yeah, I've released, you know, a bunch of games already. And they're all in the intro of my channel, but they're also on IndieDB. A lot of them are, at least. Wait, what did I do wrong here? Match accolade, valuable player. Oh yeah, it's a typo there. So I can just go on IndieDB. I think it was members. Yeah. These are some of my games. Oh, SVP, yes. Oh, we don't need this anymore, because that should be in here. Yeah, games. So yeah, here's a bunch list of my games here. I'm missing a semicolon there. That should build. So yeah, Field of Heroes is the current game. And Hamster Chase, a lot of these are mobile. Hyperspace Pinball is both mobile and PC, and Hyperspace Pinball is on Steam right now. I released it many years ago on Steam. So it's kind of like a Metroid Pinball-ish kind of game. I thought it didn't age great, but I still spin it up from time to time. Texas Bounty never quite happened. This was kind of my version of Sunset Riders that never really happened. So there's that. I always like the screenshot though. This was really cool. All right, let's see if that works. Anyway, got that. Domino Arena, that one you just kind of have to see it. Hard to explain even. It's a party game I just kind of came up with one day. And you got these falling dominoes, and you got to try and you got your color and your opponent's color, and then you push these, you spin these to try to get yours to be the most number of lit dominoes in the scene. It's kind of hard to explain. So it's all on my IndieDB page here. I'll just link it. Dominoes was a game. Dominoes is the definition of feature creep. I spent 9 years on this game making my own engine, making my own puzzles, well, with help from designers, but implementing it all. I made my own editor. Like, you have Unreal and Unity. I made my own editor just for this physics puzzle game because it was so feature creeped. But I'll tell you, I had a great time, though, learning and applying skills and all that. Yeah, so, but I stopped it when it was just out of control, and it was time to stop. So, yeah, it ultimately kind of became like it was like the Incredible Machine if it were feature creeped. So, but yeah, I even wrote my own light mapper, because I wanted to. So, yeah, that was kind of it. Yeah, here's a kind of example. And so yeah, it's some games can serve as a warning to people. Thanks for the follow, Little Carlito. Yeah, laser puzzles, pulleys. Yeah, I had to do electricity puzzles. Yeah, I gears, everything, because I was crazy. So yeah, that one's worth a look. And Cycles 3D, because what can I say? Some of the first games an indie developer can make can be clones. Nothing wrong with that. So I made this one. It was Light Cycles, but it was 3D, and it was online playable as well. So yeah, different camera controls, different camera angles you could play as. So there's that. Yep. So yeah, you can play this perspective as well. It's kind of nice. Yeah, but they stole this from Tron. Yeah. So. Yep. So it's kind of my own texturing and such to give it a unique look. So that's that. I took all my mobile games down because it's very hard to maintain mobile because you got the operating system APIs changing, the platform like Google Play is changing all the time. You have to update your app every few months, and then new devices come out with new screen resolutions and you don't support them. Then you got to add support for that. It's just something else, and I just got tired of it. All right, here we go. MVP, 2 goals, 2 assists. Good. Let's do that again. Victory. Again, 2 goals, 2 assists. Hey, happy to give the tour anytime. And again. Huh. Well, I guess the random stats keep generating 2 goals and 2 assists. Wait a minute. The other players should not be oh yeah, that's randomly generated. Okay. So I think it's working. Yeah, SVP, we lost. Okay, cool. So I'm going to consider that a fix. So I'm going to go ahead and commit the code changes. Then I'm going to show you something that I was working on when I started the stream earlier tonight. Let's see. So we'll say, let's see, MVP and SVP now have subtext. I'm going to show you the new splash screen. So the current splash screen, the current main menu screen looks like this. And I'll do full screen to show you what it looks like. Fitness fine. I've been putting off updating everything in U-Track, but I can't now. I have to do it. I hear ya. Okay, so here's the current screen. This is a static image and a mildly responsive menu. Not a big deal. So keep this in mind. Again, just a splash screen, just simple static screen. Now I'm going to show you the new the new front end. Why do I keep calling it splash screen? Here's the new one. So here you have animated characters, and you got a responsive, you got that responsiveness, and see how the drops down like that with the chains? So these are the elements that have been cleaned up. So I got to make other changes though, like this. This is consistent with the theme, but I want to spruce up this element a bit. Looks a bit stretched. I got to change the fonts. This is the new font here on the left. This is the old font. I need to change up here as well. It also needs to be updated. So yeah, again, this is what I wanted to have done before Steam playtest, because I really want to make a first impression on everyone who sees it. So, and the last screen doesn't really, I mean, it's passable, but I want to give something special for the players. All I'm missing now, I need a hover effect for the bottom here for his magic hovering, and I need to put shadows in for everyone. My artist is going to get me those very soon, hopefully. Beyond that, other changes here and there, like the custom screen still has not been tweaked yet. It's still pretty old and needs to be cleaned up desperately. So the background I'm going to keep, but font's going to change. Maybe these textures are going to change. Maybe this up here change a bit, font change. This will change a bit. This is also going to include player created fields as well. You're going to have mods in here. So that's what we have. That's what I'm in the middle of working on. But what I want to do, one more thing I want to get done tonight is back to the game, the post-match layout. I want to make this banner animated. So to do that, I need to draw from the animated banner asset that I bought recently. And where was that? Back to this. I think it was up. Where's the banner? Animated flags, that's it. It's one of these, I believe. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna have to make some text, like this, for victory and for defeat. And for defeat, we want to have a tattered banner. So I'm gonna start with this banner. Let's copy this over. Call it my post-match banner victory. I'm going to make it defeat one as well. And we're going to move that into Field of Heroes, UI, and match materials. At least I think that's the right place. Let's see, is that where I put it? Where is this? Oh, yeah, post-match section. We gotta change this main menu text. So, victory. Oh, we also gotta colorize. Oh, wait, can we change the... We change the color. Oh, yes. Oh, this is great. That'll make our job much easier. Color mask color 1. So we can make this for the red team and for the blue team, which is about right here or so. Cool. So that's good. That's great. So let's go ahead and put that in post-match widgets. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, V2. Yeah, the old post-match was just the leaderboard. I mean, not really that exciting at all, but this is a lot better. Not only that, but part of the fun is the rewards after the match, whether win or lose. You have your stats will be accumulated. They will go to the Steam leaderboard. They'll go to your career profile. This game does not have XP or rewards for leveling or anything like that. It does, however, have stats and accolades. The stats are, like a number of how much damage you've dealt, number of goals, lifetime per hero, number of assists, number of takedowns. And the accolades are generally like when you get MVP, that gets counted in your career stats. So you say you've had a lifetime of 30 MVPs, 19 Brutalist awards for having the most takedowns in those matches, and so on. And those add up. And then you have a leaderboard rank coming from that, and gives you stuff to do. There is no, play 3 times today for a bonus or anything like that in this game. And when I designed the game, originally I had ideas for that, but I just abandoned them because I don't have the budget for doing that kind of thing. So plus I want to focus on the game's core, which is the fun with the gameplay. If the gameplay gets boring or tedious, then nothing else really matters that much. Then you're just going to probably put it down and play something else, as you should. So, banner. Let's do top banner. Let's change that to post-match victory. Actually, it shouldn't be big. Yeah, it should be... Oh, you know what? Okay, so that looks right. We're going to make it a little bigger, but we'll need to make one for defeat as well. So let's make one for defeat. Now, how do we get the text in there? Where's the text coming from? The mask. Okay. Custom texture. Here we go. So they actually did this in a texture. And that's, what are the dimensions? 256 by 64. Okay. Well, let's do that then. There we go. Also, if there's any other game developers in chat, feel free to share what you're working on. You can also join my Discord as well, if you want to share there as well. And my Discord is where I have up-to-date news on the game, and I'll probably do coordinating test schedules when I have the open Steam playtest ready. So it's 256 by 64. I'm going to do transparent background. Okay. Then we're going to do victory. I want to see where the defeat is set. Oh, okay. Final score is loaded. Got it. Victory and defeat. So, we're going to say victory using the new font. Ah. I forgot the name of the font. Sauna, that was it. No, it's not in here. I don't have sauna in here. Uh-oh, Mega Kitty stirring again. Let's take a look. And she stopped stirring after that. But I don't have sauna here. That's strange because I have it elsewhere. Pretty sure I have it as a system font. I forgot how to add fonts to GIMP. Alright, I gotta remember how to do that. But it's already in C Windows fonts. Oh, it's not. Oh, how about that? I'll have to fix that. what? Let me fix this. Set file association, that's it. There's no reason for this to be opening fonts. But it's not. That's strange. It's not associated. Shouldn't be associated with that. Yikes. What's all this? I don't know why it's opening it. But it's almost like I can't add this to Windows. Or you know what? I'll just drag and drop it into the Windows Fonts folder. There we go. Now let's try that again. Okay, that's about as center as I can make it. Now let's give it an outline if I can. Can I give it an outline? Now let me look it up. Jeez, gotta do stuff. Alright, so got the text. Create a new layer beneath it. Well, we already got one, kinda. Use alpha to selection. Can I just do a, what was it called? Stroke selection? Nope. It's a lot of steps. Drop shadow. Now I like the outline. Let's try that. Select your text layer, right click on layer, say alpha to selection. Okay. Select grow. Now let's give it 3 pixels. Oh no, that's too much. Give him 1 pixel. That's actually, I think that might work. And then make sure your translator is active. Paint bucket tool. Fill with the dark color. Yeah, I guess that's it. Save this. like a new one for defeat. Not sure how easy that's going to be. Defeat. Let's get that centered. Okay, it's about centered. I guess it's good enough. And we'll repeat that process. Okay, let's see how that looks in the game. We got him here, and then let's drag him into the project. All right. Let's go to the victory, and let's see if this works. All right. And now the defeat. Okay, we're not quite done with this. Oh, that's a bit low. Didn't look that low in the file though. Air Force game player, welcome. Okay, so that looks right. Well, we'll see how it looks when it's stretched out. Now I need to get like a tattered banner. So let's go back to the master template. And Mega Kitty's back. So this is my cat Missy. She's about, oh wow, she's about 11 years old, give or take. And she's lived with me for 10 of those years. And she's happy. She's very content. And this is about the time of day where she's sleeping, but she'll wake up soon. She probably won't be asleep much longer. Alright, so back to the victory stuff. Now, I need to find that, let's see, banner for animated flags. Alright, so which one had the tatters on it? That was, oh yeah, here. Mask texture. Okay, so let's see what we can find for that. Mask texture. Well, okay. What's the, which one is this one? I like this one. Okay, so based on the mask, we will need to color. It should be alpha though too. The alpha should be 0, so this should be transparent. Now look at this. Yeah, let's look at this one. How does this one do it? Flag mask. Is that what I did? Oh, whoops, no. It's a mask. Flag mask, that's it. Damage. Let's try another one. Rain moving into Amarillo. That doesn't look too good. No. Not bad, but no. Oh wow, that's pretty damaged. Let's go back to the... I like the first one, I think. Let's try the second one again. Yeah. For now, let's do the first one. Ah, there we go. That was why I was so low. Is it the same for this one, too? Victory. Oh, now it's too high. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you. That's defeat. Okay, let's talk about how getting these hooked in. So here we can just probably assign these flags. Let's go to set. Let's link these up. Victory flag material, banner material. That will be material interface. Okay, got that worked out. I'm going to hide this for now. So victory is 0, so we're going to want this up here. Let's see if that works. Oof. I gotta fix that color real quick. Yes, update the banner color. We'll get to that in a second. Actually, I wonder, what order is that called in? Oh, okay, the colors first. Alright, we just need to update the color now. Yeah, maybe stretch it down a bit. Yeah, more like that as a start. And move other things down too. And we're going to set the color here. Oh wait, select create material. This is dynamic. Set the material parameter for the color, which was color mask color 1. Okay, I don't know if that's the exact color I want to use, but we'll see how it looks. No, it didn't seem to help. Banner still looks a bit narrow. I may have to actually make it a little less wide. Or maybe a little bigger too. Hey, Cricket, thanks for the follow. And welcome aboard. Okay, I think this is being set. Wait a minute. Player team ID. Okay. Okay, that's the color. Red, green, blue. We got the target. But maybe this isn't the name of the parameter. Yeah, it's still... I'll make it higher up. So let's move that up. Bring you all the way to 0. Yep. Oh man, I've been for 4 years. Oh yeah, it's been a lot of work. Almost 4 years. And it's also difficult at times because you look at, everyone, works really hard on their games and they meet success, and you see like they get, 10,000 wish lists, 50,000 downloads, but, they've already put a lot of time and work, love, effort into it. They've already done all that, and you're still making your way there. And you're happy for them, but sometimes it's like, man, I don't know if I can get that 10,000 or 50,000, but you keep pressing away and you believe in it, and then the market decides in the end. But at least you had the satisfaction of having finished the game, and all the hard work, it makes it look great. Alright, so still not changing the color, so let's have a deeper look at the material. What's the parent material? Yeah, dude, that lizard brain starts whispering. You have to tell it to shut up. Yeah, totally. It's so much easier to get discouraged than not. But we just but you know what? Making the State of the Game 2025 video, almost gonna upload it tomorrow probably. Going back and seeing all the work that got accomplished and how the game got better and more mature, then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna finish this. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of people are going to play it and have a ton of fun. And when AAA industry developers tell you that your game was fun, then you know you're onto something. Okay, master. But what is that parameter name? Parameters. Color mask. Color 1. Here we go. Oh, there's a colon in it. That's why. That's why it's not being set. Alright, so let's go back here. And there. Perfect copy of the name now. Okay, there we go. The color's set now. And color looks consistent. I think I might keep that. It's kind of the defeat banner. It's pretty torn up though. Let me revisit my decision on that. And make sure it works when it's, defeat. I want to see a victory banner. Well, if it's going to keep being defeat, I'm thinking I'm going to update this here. So let's see, defeat text. Oops, sorry. Flag mask. Damaged 1, 2, 3. Let's try 3. Yeah, that's better. I like it better. Let me look at the rest of them again. There was just 4. I don't want to cover up the text though. Here, let's try 3. Of course, now it's going to show me the victory flags. There we go. Yeah, I think that's better. It maybe a little more damage on the left, but yeah, that's pretty good. As for the banner size, I think I actually want it a little wider now. So let me restore that width change that I undid earlier. Let's do what's 1800. Yeah, let's see how that looks. Also, they shouldn't be getting MVP if they were defeated. It should be SVP. I keep getting defeats now. Unless, maybe I am a victor, and I'm using the wrong flag. Okay, we don't need this anymore. So that can go. A little clean up here. Make it nice and clean. Like that. And we won't need the updating the color anymore. Not sure what that's doing there. Okay, let me make sure I got this straight. Final scores. Okay, so obviously I lost 2-0, so that's how it should appear. Yep. Okay, so that works. I'm gonna lower those the scores down just a hair. There we go. Ouch, we got stomped on that one. Okay, I'm going to look into the MVP problem. I want to make sure that, let's see, and Visual Studio froze again. I guess I don't need this open anymore, or this. And it's still frozen. Oh, and it messed up my windows. Perfect. And now it's just bugging out. I'm just going to end it and restart. Yeah, so it seems with Unreal, you can use Microsoft Visual Studio and some plugins, but they eat up memory and they can be slow and they can freeze up a lot. Or you could use Rider. I guess that's better, but it probably eats up even at least as much memory. So it's kind of tough to have a good IDE environment that scales to large Unreal project size. Okay. So let me make sure that, let's see, I score must be on the winning team. And make sure I got these labels right. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think SVP is on the... No, that shouldn't matter, though. I'm probably going to make it so I can control which team wins when I use that sheet. Don't need these open anymore. Want this though. And now the game's running a bit choppy because Visual Studio is taking almost all my CPU for some reason. Alright, let's do that again. Victory. Oh, now it's reversed. Now SVP. Huh. I must reverse that somehow. How did I change it to reverse it? And Visual Studio is frozen again. Let's see if I get defeat this time. there's MVP. So it's like the reverse of what I expected. So let me look at the calculation here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, gotta test that. So I was missing a null check there. Okay. MVP. Let's look at the scores. So, all right. So Team Red won this game, 4-3. And which player is this? I think this is Blue Team. Blue Team's always calculated first. Player must be on the winning team. Player stats, team ID is should be 1. Final scores. Okay, good. So let's see, fast lookups. That's MVP for sure. Here's the SVP. How did they get MVP? Oh, okay, because they're on team 2. Good. So this all checks out. In fact, let me take a capture of this and compare it with what I see on the screen. Player 15, how did I get there? Oh, that's a clue. Oh, yeah, that's a bug too. Alright, but I still want to capture this. So we got 2 bugs. Okay, victory 4-0. Huh. Alright, let me fix those bugs first. And then the other bug. Let's try this again. Alright, let's capture this. That's better. I want to make sure these are consistent with what I'm seeing on the screen. And what's the final score? Oh, it's a tie. What? Something weird going on here. Okay, should be blue team. Alright, so it should be blue team 1, red team 5. See what we have on the screen. Yeah, there was something really weird going on. So if I capture that screen, why is it 5 and 0? Also, I want to compare these. So, player 1, brawler, yeah, that checks out. Player 4, Latunia, that checks out, but the scores don't. Where's he getting those scores from? Okay, so final score is 0 and 2. Red wins. 0 and 2. Red wins. Oh, of course, now, okay, but now we won. Alright, something's up. Final scores. Okay, now it's 4 and 0. Blue team wins. Why is there a breakpoint here? Yep, 4 and 0. Highest score is 4, lowest is 0. Okay, so we do high to low. It's 4. Highest score is 4. That's true. Oh. Yeah, I just had these swapped, literally. So that explains it. So, if he is the highest score, then true should be the victory banner, and false should be the defeat banner. Alright, let's see how that looks. Alright, 0 and 5, so, actually no, yeah, 5 and 0, blue team wins. 5 no, MVP. That was so that was the bug. Do it again. 3-0, blue wins. Good. But now the banner looks too well. Let me do it in full screen. Okay, 5-1, red wins. Alright, banner looks a little big. I'm going to have to shrink that in both directions, I think. Or no, not the banner. The text needs to be twice as big. Nuts. I got to go back in the image editor and make it bigger. But then I think we'll be fine. Go victory text. 512, 128. How to make it vertically aligned? Alright, so while I'm getting this wrapped up, let's do a check on Mega Kitty, shall we? And she's doing good. Alright, so let's re-import those textures. Full screen. Alright, 5-4, red wins. No. What happened? What happened to the banner? wonder if it doesn't like the new resolution. Well, there's victory. Weapon to defeat. Strange. Temporarily take it out, I guess. And recreate it. Yeah, let's narrow that down a bit. And let's see if we can get a defeat banner. Okay, good. Everything looks better. Wow, 3 wizards, huh? And there you have it. That's the new MVP victory banner, the new text beneath it. One other thing I want to do, for extra credit after I save my changes here, is make the MVP appear bigger. So let's say post-match accolades. Now have a waving banner. Okay. Then the next step, yeah, again, make the MVP bigger. So we're going to have to go to the accolade widget, accolade name. Or SVP. Oh, I think she's waking up. Oh, she's in her happy mode. All right. So then what I want to do is increase the text size. So text accolade name, font size. How do I do that? Font size is 82. Multiply it by 20%. That's probably going to be too big, but I want to see how it looks. Let's see. I don't think it's at the font size. So 82 to 98. Is there a set font size function? Maybe it is. Oh, it is set, I think. Let me use a very big value just to make sure it's set. Also, is there a handy way to... Okay. Nope. Let's make it 3 times the size. Oh yeah, that worked. About 1.5. Yeah. You know, I really ought to have like badges for these, but they're not in the budget. No, let me see that again. I may actually go with that. You know what? I'm actually need to update the font. let's do that now. This should be Sauna. And this should be Sauna. I need to make the subtext font a little bigger. It's harder to read. Right now, let's see. Okay, that's fine. It's not like they have them like shadowed or something. I don't know if I can do outline or not. Oh yeah, cool. Well, let's try player name outline. Just one. Or 2. I hardly even see the outline. Let's make that thicker. And maybe make the font a little bigger too. Yeah, let's put the outliner on everything. Wait, we don't need this anymore. Oh yeah, tie game. I gotta make a banner for that. We'll get to that in a sec. I really want the I want the other text to be lower. Like SVP should not be aligned to the top with the other ones. I think for that reason I'm gonna maybe not change the fonts so far. So let's move this aside for later. Okay, I think I want to do some more tweaks, but maybe not tonight. I think it's better. I gotta do the tie game though first. So let's back here. Getting a banner for tie game. She's waking up. And for this, we'll just copy the victory one and just use that. There we go. And now we add it to the settings. Okay, I think I'm at a good point here. Let's save that. Oh, let me take out that text element now, too. Now it's using it. We don't want this anymore. Okay, so I'm going to move all these down a bit. So then after that, I think it'll look passable. Let's see, but I want to save my progress first so I don't mess anything up. Oh, and now delete that element for sure. Back here, gone. And double check that it still works. I wonder if I can change. All right, so I'll save all that. I'm just curious. Maybe it's something I can do quick. Like let's do down like that. Down. Let's see how that looks. Looks about the same, almost worse. All right, so that's not going to be a simple fix. And that said, I've been streaming with no breaks for just almost 4 hours now. And that's on top of the workday I put in for my full-time job today. So I think I'm overdue for hanging it up and sending us off to another game developer to write off to. So let's see who's streaming right now. Oh, we got Jedem is developing a really neat game. I want you to see that. So let's go off and surprise him. So again, I stream Monday evenings, Central Time Zone, about nowish. So I'll be streaming again next week. I also sometimes do bonus unplanned streams throughout the week, where I just work on stuff, and whoever shows up shows up. So again, if you want to catch me on any social media, I've got Linktree, and don't forget to wishlist on Steam. And of course, I got my Discord, so feel free to check things in, and I will be probably releasing the State of the Game video tomorrow. It's an 8-minute video, well, almost 9, on how we got to this point and what we changed in 2025. So hopefully you'll enjoy that if you get time to check it out. So again, thanks everyone. I'll probably see you again a week from today, if not sooner, if I do a surprise stream. Until then, have a good one.